Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Right, I've got most stuff organized in the store, thanks to one of my commenters who said just take everything off the shelf if you want to rearrange a product. So I've got a couple left that I need to do. The eggs and salt, I think, are the main ones. But we have other stuff to do today, so let's get stuck in. Right, so as I said, I'm rearranging. So I've got the eggs, the 4 packs at the top, then the 8 packs, then the 12 packs will be here when I eventually get those organized. And then I'll have 2 spots for chicken legs, and these will be emptied out and we'll have space. I also need to organize the sushi sometime, but not critically important. But the big thing today, get another section of the shop open. As you can see, I've got lots of space on my shelves. Lots. So I'm going to unlock that one, and that's expensive. That's like 20 grand. So let's go and get that sorted out quickly. And section 10, purchased. Cool. The next section is 24,600. Licenses, we don't have any until we reach level 56, which is fine. That gives us time to get some more money in. And we are at level 54. Actually, we're quite, I think we're about halfway through level 54. This bar fills up when you open a new game. So as soon as I do something, that will sort itself out. But yeah, now we have more space. So I'll have to do something with the fridges. For now, I'm just going to turn them and put them against the wall. Just like that, and then move this. For now, I'm just going to continue this line. So we have a few licenses left. But if we set up like this, it means that we're going to be able to get a lot more products into a very small area. That means that we can space things out more. We can even have like sections for the party drinks and individual sections for cleaning products, for example, that are kind of separated from the rows of food and general groceries. As you can see, I need to empty these 2 shelves of salt, and then that's fine. But I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming together. This setup was also suggested by a commenter to try and save a little bit of space. I'm not entirely sure how much space it actually saved, but it's fine because now I could put these closer together, I suppose. But you have a place for the people to come in one spot, and then they can leave. And this area is now free for people walking in. I could have a second setup like this with 4 cashiers, and that would work. And that also helps that we have a lot of space. So I think I'm ready. I can just open up the store and then we can have a look at what's going on. Okay, store open. We'll keep an eye on things. I have spare boxes lying around in case I want to organize anything else. Oh, and another thing that I want to sort out is the red flour. I want it only on 2 racks. I've already moved the oil onto 2 racks. So maybe I should find a better way of saying this. This is like 1 shelf with 2 sections. So maybe that's how I should say it. And the same as the fridge. Now this has 5 shelves, and that's why with the fridges it's kind of better to go 1 full shelf of product, or maybe even 2 full shelves of product depending on how fast they move. But there is some dairy coming in the future. I've had a look at some of the licenses that are coming. There's a bit more dairy to come. So this space will be used. We can pop down and have a look at that. So under the level 56 licenses that will be unlocked, we have this one over here with parmesan, more cheese, some cream, some more pasta, rice, sugarcane, and yogurt. Sugarcane. I wonder if that's actual cane, but it's probably just another brand of sugar, which is fine. And then we have more party drinks. So another reason to set up a separate party section. And then, yeah, just general food. The level 70 ones are quite interesting because this introduces pet food and books, which we haven't seen before. So that'll be exciting when we get there. Anyway, let's go check out our store and see how we're doing. Things are going pretty well. As you can see, people are lining up next to each other. Social distancing is not a thing. Just to explain a little bit further, like for example, I've taken all of the small eggs off the shelf and I've just dumped them on the floor because I want to cut down on the number of small eggs so I can clear these 2 shelves. I don't need those in there anymore. So these 2 are going to be the only place where you get the small eggs, or the 4-packs. I have a 12-pack section of eggs over here, which also needs to be moved and replaced with the 8 egg boxes. And then there's some more 12-packs that I need to take out over here. So basically I have removed the 12-pack, there it is, from the shelf, and I've removed the 4-packs from the shelf. And as those get used up, I will replace them and do it in a manner that's quick so that I don't end up having issues with them restocking stuff that I don't want restocked. The store is pretty busy. I think I'm going to put the lights on now. And I do have a lot of space left. So I'm not going to need that much more shelving in the store, even with all the new products. That means that these can be spaced out nicely, and this can be turned into a really nice, fancy kind of supermarket. But it is going to get much bigger. We have now opened up a 3x4. The next will be 4 sections down here, which are going to be very expensive, but it'll make the store even wider. So yeah, even more space available. So yeah, I reckon the final layouts on these stores, these supermarkets, could be very, very nice. Anyway, let's get to the end of the day. All right, so it looks like we have our last customer. And yeah, I picked up something by watching the customers and realized that the ice cream cone prices had dropped, and I hadn't picked it up, and I didn't notice, and I was overcharging. So there'll be one negative for the day from that point of view. Otherwise, everything else went pretty well. Everything is stocked. Restockers are busy. The day has ended. So let's see how we did. All right, 53 customers. So we're still hovering around that, even though we've done another expansion. There's the ice cream that was a bit of a problem. So that's sorted out. We made good store points though. But then, of course, we spent a lot of money. But we're back up to 14,000. So let's start the next day. Salmon, soda, veal, and mozzarella. Okay, now I don't know which soda it was because I just said soda. Oh, there we go, the pulp. So the funny yellow one. That one dropped in price. Not by too much. Alright, that's all the prices set up. Shelves are being stocked. I have quite a bit of stock in storage. Let's see if we can do anything with the eggs. No, I'm going to have to wait for a bit longer before I can clear another shelf. I think there's only a few things that I would need to reorder on a daily basis. Potatoes is normally one of them, but I seem to have enough. Toilet paper, yeah, I could use some more of that. And the other one was chicken, which also looks fine. Okay, so let me order some. I'll order a toilet paper and a couple of potatoes, and then we should be sorted for the next day. I think I only needed 1 toilet paper and 2 potatoes, so we'll buy that. Let me just go and shove those on the shelves. And just like that, we are ready to open the store again. So let's do this thing. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun. Let me take a walk through and just make sure. All right, cool. We're almost at the point where we could possibly empty another one of the salt shelves. So that'll be nice. That'll leave us space for sugar that could be coming in again at some point. All right, well, everything looks good. So I'm going to open the store. And just like that, boom, store is opened. So once you sort of figure things out, you don't have to go and buy new stock every day. You can have a whole heap of stock and then just run one day into the next. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with this back section yet. I know that I'm going to be opening up a section over here. Maybe that's where I can put the party drinks, because there are a few more coming in. So this party drink section will be a bit bigger, and they have their own fridges as well. So maybe I'll do that over here, and then maybe I'll just start spreading things out a little bit more. Anyway, let me just run the day, and I'll see you at the end of it. Okay, cool. We're almost at the end of the day. We have passed level 55 now. We are progressing well. Level 56 is coming. I'm going to have to save a lot of money because these next licenses are all pretty expensive. So I think they're all 12,500 each. So I'm going to need 37,500 for just these 3 licenses that will be coming next. But I have plenty of time because the next ones only become available at level 70. Which means that if I do make lots of extra money, I can then start buying more sections. And these next 4 sections are a huge amount of money. My only real issue is that even though the store is growing and I'm spending lots of money on expansions and I've spent lots of money on licenses, I seem to be stagnant with the number of customers. And that is a bit of a problem because I should be making money faster to be able to keep up with affording all the new expensive stuff. Anyway, this lady's paying now, and that is it. Let's see how we did. Yeah, so 56 customers. I didn't buy a lot of stuff, so my store points are down, but my profit's up. So up to 18,300 again. This I feel is probably going to be revised at some stage. It just means that your progress has slowed a little bit, and it could cause you to get to the point where it gets a little bit boring and monotonous just trying to play catch up and not actually expand. Apple juice, yogurt, and prosciutto. Okay, so prices are updated. I'll have to go and order more stuff and restock the storeroom just to make sure that we have enough for the next day. But that's my thoughts. So I am going to save up a lot of money in between episodes so that I can make sure that I can afford the new products. I won't need any more space because I have tons of shelf space. I have a fair bit of fridge space. I've got a bit of space for the freezers as well. So yeah, that would be my target now, is to get to level 56 and unlock those next 3 licenses. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. I appreciate all the comments and all the feedback that I've had on this game so far. It is early access, so there will be a lot of changes. I know that the dev is busy working on a better management screen, so you can do all your ordering and pricing in one place and you don't have to sort of take a guess at what's got to be done. So that'll certainly speed things up. There's also something in the works that will assist in moving orders that you've placed off the pavement and into the storeroom. So a very addictive game with a lot of promise. Thank you so much for joining me, and until the next time, cheers!